Welcome to the first class of Protestant theology. Today we will be learning about the pillar of our theology, Sola Fide, or faith alone. A lot of Catholic apologists point to James 2 to refute the doctrine of faith alone, but can you please read for me what James 2:24 says?
You see that a person is justified by works and not by faith alone.
Which means,
That a person is not justified by faith alone?
no! What do you think? You see, what this verse is trying to say is that we're indeed justified by faith alone, and that works are only a result of our faith. You know how? Okay, let's take a step back. Let's stop reading verses out of context. Context is important. So, can you please read for me what James says in the verses right before this one?
Do you want to be shown, you foolish person, that faith apart from works is useless?
Which means,
That it would be foolish to think that we're justified by faith alone apart from works?
no, what do you think? You see, what this verse is actually trying to say is that our faith without works is useless, but not in the sense that it does not justify us, only in the sense that it's not useful to others. You see how? Hey, just keep reading, please.
Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered up his son Isaac on the altar?
And the implied answer is
Yes, he was.
no. What do you think? You see, what this verse is actually trying to say is that Abraham was justified before man, not before God. You see how? Okay, let's skip to the end of the chapter where James clearly explained the correlation between faith and works. Can you please read for me?
For as the body apart from the spirit is dead, so also faith apart from works is dead.
Which means,
That works are to faith like the spirit is to a body. As the spirit gives life to a body, works keep your faith alive.
no, no, you got it all upside down. You see, what this verse is actually trying to say is that works are just a byproduct of faith. And if faith is alive, then it will necessarily produce good works. You see how? Okay, I see you very confused. So let's move on to Paul, who is so much easier to understand. Can you please read for me from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 2 and 3?
If I have faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing.
Which means,
That faith apart from love is nothing and gains nothing.
no. You see, what this verse is actually trying to say is that love is a mere byproduct of faith, and that faith gains for us the perfect justification before God apart from love. You see how? Okay, let's skip to the end of the chapter where Paul makes it all clear. Can you please read it for me?
And now these three remains faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of all is love.
Which means,
The love is superior to faith.
no. What is it? You see, what this verse is actually trying to say is that love is superior in the sense that without love you cannot be justified before man. But faith is superior in the sense that without faith you cannot be justified before God. You see how?
Isn't being justified before God better than being justified before man?
Yes, that's exactly why Paul says that the greatest of all is love. You see how? It's because that's why.